let's see, 2009, what's that, 79? 79. Well, let me clarify. I was born in 65. I came through here as a child selling newspapers over to the West Bus in Sandtown. And I'm not at all an expert on Fast 30. Past 10 or 15, I could really articulate.
What's the difference now?
But essentially what you have is urban flight. All of the intelligentsia, all of the upwardly mobile blacks that came from historic West Baltimore, historic Pennsylvania Avenue, Woodville Avenue, back over to the west, Moreland Avenue, Bentlow Street, Fulton Avenue. A lot of those people now live in either Woodlawn, Randallstown, Owings Mills, or Pikes Mills. So if you're upwardly mobile, and those who tend to be college educated, now are homeowners, and moved, what left are the people that either loved the neighborhood or could not afford to move into, the higher districts, higher mortgage districts.
Well, Donnie, why did they hope to be good?
Well, integration, I would have to say, was a mixed blessing. On one occasion, on one hand, everyone was, eager to be able to live wherever they wanted to. Most of my family lives out of Liberty Road, Randallstown, Baltimore County. On the other hand, integration, the mixed blessing is that we forgot about home. We no longer went to the corner stores that's around us right now. And it became less developed. It became neglected. Then you think about the onset of heroin at first, back in the 60s, the Black Panthers, that era, they fought against it. In Baltimore, there was Black October, off the pusher. But then later, around the 80s, at the time of Ronald Wilson Reagan, the whole Iran-Contra crack fiasco, scandal, whatever you want to call it, then you had the crack epidemic. And of course, powder cocaine, and then back with heroin. So the drugs alone, that and the fact that seemingly monies weren't being properly invested, properly managed with respect to Baltimore City public school systems. You just have a crack. I think about the prison population nationally. We, black men, comprise 44% of America's prisons. We as a people, man, woman, child, we comprise 15% of the American population. So there's an incredible disparity when it comes to us in prison. So our children are growing up in too many cases without fathers. So the mothers have to carry the weight, and the whole social dynamic is just terribly challenged, terribly stressed for the black family.
Where did a lot of the folks who were living here 20 years ago, where did they work?
I would think at that time, Sparrows Point, a lot of the industrial jobs. Sparrows Point, Bethlehem Steel, various automotive manufacturers over on Brony Highway. Those were the kind of jobs. Industrial. Baltimore's a blue-collar town as opposed to our more cosmopolitan sister or brother city to the south of us, 45 minutes.
So deindustrialization, not having jobs. People had jobs. What were we seeing?
Prayerfully, presumably, and again, that's not my forte. I was just a little kid, but I would think there was less unemployment. I mean, in this neighborhood, on this corner we're standing in, it's the middle of the daytime, and it's like nobody has a job. Then granted, some people work the night shift, some people work swing shift.
All right, Donnie, tell me what we're seeing. We look down the streets. What are we seeing?
We're seeing a single mother over there. Seeing a guy pushing a container, a cooler that he sells water out of. He's made his own living. We see a couple of people who seem like they're doing the dope game, the heroin game. Once that heroin is up in you deep, it's like a ghost, a voodoo dance of some sort. We see the HIV awareness van. I'm not sure which one this is.
Star.
Probably Star. And they do needle exchange. Needle exchanges, HIV and AIDS awareness. We see a lot of young, I'll say the majority of what we see are black males. Between ages, most of these guys seem 20 25 on up. But there's certainly a preponderance of young people. School is in.
Done.
It is nothing to see people out of school.
What impact